What up, people? It's your boy Stealth Jet back at it once again, and I am going to bring you some more gameplay. I have noticed that there is a distinct lack of sawmill gameplay on the channel, so without further ado, here you are. And before you ask, Jet, what's taking so long? Well, one guy disconnects, and that should be a foreshadowing of how this encounter is going to go. But anyways, here we are. The game starts right when you spawn in, not when that sound goes off. It starts as soon as you spawn in, especially on this map, because this map, while it is small, like on the bigger side of small, call it a medium if you want it to, there are things you got to remember. Example, where the detector is. Well, that's any map. But nah, on this map right here specifically, if you spawn on this side of the house, you're about to fight somebody at this house. And why do I say that? Well, someone else spawns on the other side of the house. Don't let this blue little house right here be a barred house, because then it's going to be a bloodbath. But you see, I'm very, very aware of that fact. And I really do not want to go for this comm station without knowing where that guy's at. Because y'all seen on stream where I try to do the comm station and I got killed by a guy with an SVU. Prone. Well, wherever he's at, he's not here. Because I just used a comm station. Okay. I want to say that Sawmill is probably the best map to memorize spawn points on, because it's so odd and it's so rare to play on. So, I've shown you my spawn point. I told you another person's spawn point on the other end, on the other side of that house. There's another spawn point, believe it or not, at the very back of this here Sawmill. That, and if they don't spawn right there, they spawn in between the campsite and the end of the railroad tracks on the other side of the map. But, like I said, this spawn point is really good for training you on how to memorize spawn points. Because, like it or not, the distance between them, the points I mean, is so small that you're going to run into somebody if there's something really important between you and them. Alright, so I put that bomb down because why wouldn't I? This is the second floor of the sawmill. Someone's gonna come up here. Just like how they do in Shootout. It never fails. So I'm looking, right? And I'm like, Remember when I said that there's a spawn point behind the sawmill? I meant this area right here. It can be this area or an area a little bit past the campsite going toward that direction. This is a spawn point, and the area I just mentioned is a spawn point. The second thing that I want to talk about is notice how I made it all the way almost to the end of my little walking spree before I got shot at. Why is that the case? You see, when I checked my map, I went prone behind some planks. That saved my life. And the third thing is, of course, he was in that little cubby hole in that little shelter area because that's where most people go on shootouts. Or not most, but some people go on shootouts. So, shame on me. I probably should have checked that area before I crossed that area. But it is what it is. And one more thing I want to say about this entire ordeal. One more thing. Not that. Okay, so we're going to come right back to that. But let me say this first. He sprayed with his LD6. And you seen that one bullet that hit me in my shoulder and not my head? The longer you spray, the bigger your crosshair deviation. What I'm trying to tell you is, fire in short bursts, people. Don't be this guy who pretty much let off 90% of his clip at me and missed everything. You see that? You see that, right? That's the guy who shot my contact bomb. So I'm saying to myself, alright, now you stay right there. You stay right there. But, you hear that? Now, I don't know if that's fireworks or not. Actually, that's not fireworks. But what's crazy is, I come up here, and he's gone. Did he get shot at? Did he get headshotted? There's a Vigor going off in the distance. I don't care about that right now. But there's a guy here with an M249 and potentially another weapon that has a scope on it. Because we all know M249s don't have scopes in this current patch of the game of where I'm playing. You never know. The devs are very crazy. So, I'm like, well, where did he go? Well, I'm going to come back over here and expose myself to the right side of the map. Or, my bad, the damn north side of the map. Don't see him again. So now I'm like, well, what happened? What happened? I don't know where he went. Yes, we heard those 2 gunshots, but I don't think he was killed. I doubt it. So the phone's going off now. But I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not worried about it. But what I am worried about is a dude who hit the detector twice. Because you see, in this game right here, habits will kill you. Habits can and will kill you. What do I mean by that? Well, if you are a long-time viewer of the channel, you will know that the easiest way to make me come after you is this. I'm not going after him just yet because I'm so worried about the guy with the light machine gun. But the easiest way to make me come after you is hitting the detector repeatedly. Because that shows me 2 things. 1, you are not comfortable with the lack of information that is, where is everybody? And 2, you're afraid. So I can use those 2 things against you. All I gotta do is sneak up on you and headshot you. And that's it. Because chances are, you're going to be prone watching the area where you've seen a red dot at. But in this case right here, I'm so far away that another red dot is closer to him than I am to him. Makes sense? Hope it does. Okay, cool. Now, radiation grenade out. Now that airdrop is completely and totally cursed. As in, if somebody goes and gets it, they're dead. And I know they are. I know they are because I had a recent stream where the airdrop was right there and the detector was right there on this sawmill map. And guess what? Dude waited until the end. Like when the timer went off to go get the airdrop, and he died. Didn't even make it down to the road. He just straight up died. Now, you see, he hit the detector twice, as far as I know. And there you go. You heard that one shot. That was the M249. He was still alive. He was. I didn't think he died to 2 bullets from an AKM, from what it sounded like. So I'm saying to myself right now, maybe this guy is going to come up here and use this detector one more time. Maybe he is. And you see, this game is more than just a shooting game. I know I say that as a video title, but maybe to the newer players, if not the more, how can I put it? The players with like maybe less than 50 encounters underneath their belt. This game is more than a shooting game. It's mental. It's chess, really, with guns. Because check this out. I'm right here. And even though I'm moving slow, I'm doing that for a reason. I don't want to be too close to the detector if he goes for it again. I'm letting him know that I am not near him if he hits the detector. But as soon as he does, boom, get up, sprint. Find him, kill him. However, what if he's not here? Okay, there are 2 other things he can do. Go for a loot event, which is, the safe. Or, he can go for the airdrop, which will kill him. But you see, I'm here, the timer's ticking, and he's not here. So, what's going on? Where's he at? Honestly, folks, you see, I'm going prone, and I'm not so much as like looking for him, I'm listening for him. Because like I said, habits can and will kill you. If he comes back here, I'm going to be right here waiting for him. He already used a detector twice. What's stopping him from using it a 3rd time? You know what I'm saying? And you see, I checked this little flat hills area. Don't see him. Airdrop's still on the ground. Nobody went for it. And maybe he's not here. So I'm going to go ahead and put that little check mark in that box. And I'm going to leave. It's crazy because I know I say that every encounter is different, right? But recently, I've been finding more and more encounters playing the same. And it's not because of where things are placed, but it's because of how players are acting within the map. Like I said, I streamed an encounter prior where this exact thing happened with a different outcome. But the lead up to it was the same. Not the outcome, but the lead up to the outcome. So, this is Sawmill gameplay. We got some more coming up in the future, hopefully, once I build up the courage to actually come back onto this head-ass map. I hope you've enjoyed this one, because that's it. I'll see you next time. Peace.